Jasmina, how are you? Let's wait for a few more people to jump on live. Hi, Ermal. Happy Saturday evening. Hi, Kritika, Maria. Hi, Joan. I'm loving it. Ashiana. Okay. Ashish. So for many of you, most of you have been on here like before. So, as far as the live goes, I do a collective short daily reading before we go into the reads. Okay. And then, hi, Jamie. And then you will be chosen from the list in order to have your reading. If you donate, you will be first in the list or next. Joan is donating, so Joan will be first. But let's have a look at a collective reading. First of all, I just want to say the Virgo dailies are up on the video section of my channel. If you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, go ahead and have a look at those, okay? I'm not doing all signs right now because it's just really hard for me. I can't do all signs, especially on a daily or even a weekly basis. So I'm focusing on Virgo because it is Virgo season, and next month we will focus on Libra because it's Libra season, and we will go forward like that. Okay, so that's the best I can do right now. I'll probably bring Virgo out as well as Libra, but we'll see how we go next month. So let's look at the astrology right now. We've just had the new moon in Virgo at 0 degrees. And by the way, I have put on, it was a live, I'm pretty sure I did it live, the All Signs New Moon special. So go ahead and find that on the live section of my channel, as well as the Virgo reads on the video section of my channel. And I'm actually just doing a pick a card. I've just done a pick a card. And it took like an hour and 30 minutes. That's why I'm a little late on live today, but I'm uploading that right now. So please go ahead and look at that because there were such good readings, like really, really informative spirit's advice and focus on there and what you need to know the most right now. So please go ahead and look at that pick a card reading as it's uploading now, but when it uploads, go check it out. There'll be group 1, 2 and 3, and that should be up after the live. I will post that. Okay, so we will be using the spirit talker as well, see what comes through. It's a bit of a gimmick, yes I know, but a lot of paranormal investigators use that. Also tomorrow on Monday, so if you're watching and it's if you're watching and it's Saturday night, on Monday Twin Paranormal are bringing out their new episode. Go ahead and support the boys over there. It's a really great, they do amazing paranormal investigations, and their show is out every second Monday, so it's out. It's out on Monday. I'm really excited. I love them. Okay. If you want to, Jamie, that would be great. Otherwise, I've made a list myself and you are also on it. So let's have a look and see. Collective. What do you guys need to know the most right now on a collective level? Two of Swords, challenge, the Sun in the reverse, and how is Spirit, or what is Spirit trying to help you with? The Seven of Pentacles. So really interesting here. And then let's do past, present and future as well. All in the upright, unless I feel, especially if it comes out in reverse, that it needs to be in reverse. Present. Wow. Wow. Aries energy. In the center of your reading, your future is the Ace of Pentacles. Advice. The Lovers. I'm going to leave it in the reverse, okay? Obviously, this reading won't resonate with everyone, but we'll just see what comes out, okay? And then we have focus, yeah. So, bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, Page of Wands. Ten of Swords in the world. Right. Okay. Judgment. It is time. It is definitely time to make some sort of decision. I mean, you don't have to make it immediately. For some of you will know what this is all about. For some of you, like, what is she talking about? So this reading may not be for you. But because the challenge is the Sun in reverse, it's like, I do feel there's other people involved here where you really want to put yourself first, with the Empress being here in your future position, which is nice, right? Under that future position of the Ace of Pentacles as well, and in your focus for the future. It may be very difficult for you to make a decision because there may be others involved, and it may be just really, really hard. Okay. A spirit is asking you to take the emotion out of something right now, especially if this is a decision you need to make. And, you know, think, it's like taking things to another level within your emotions. So making friends with your emotions, making sure that, hold on guys, I just got a message. Okay, making sure that you are taking emotions out of situations, and you're making friends with your emotions by understanding how you're feeling, why you're feeling. So this could be a process and take some time. Remember, it's the two. So you're starting out on something brand new, on a new journey, on a spiritual level, possibly even, or, you know, a physical level. Maybe you're thinking about moving, but you're just not sure how, when, or how you're going to tell the people around you what you want to do. And your challenge is putting yourself first here, and, you know, the happiness and growth that can come of this decision is hard for you because you haven't put yourself first. You haven't put yourself first, and it is time to, but it's like how to do it, or how to do it in the best way, or in like a like just type of way where you're doing the right thing for yourself, but you're also needing to factor in other situations, external factors, people. Okay. And then Spirit's trying to help you to look at the past. Spirit wants you to look at how far you have come, the seeds you have planted, where you are today, and really make plans for the future to be able to harvest what you have created. And I do feel that for a lot of you, you've created a real strong security, where in the past here with the Eight of Cups, you've worked on your healing, and you've really, and this Eight of Cups is going to come out a lot in the next few weeks because it is the only card in the tarot that has an eclipse on it. And of course, we've got those two eclipses in September. Possibly even in the month of August, this being an 8, you've done a lot of hard work on your healing, and like pondering, Seven of Pentacles, and thinking about like how far you have come. And Spirit wants you to do that because I feel that for a lot of you, you are in a centered, grounded space, but you have like, it's this battle-hardened, wise warrior with the Emperor, his armor being under his cloak, but there is a groundedness to you. You need to put yourself first right now. You need to make decisions based upon what is going to satisfy you on every level, especially just emotionally and life in general. Because the future position, we have an opportunity and an Ace of Pentacles that's going to propel you through a new time and a new door. Now, for some of you, you may have to leave someone. This may be a literal person, like a love romantic relationship. Perhaps if you're traveling, because we do have a card of travel, a couple of cards here of travel. Maybe you're, or even adventure, like you want more adventure or more satisfaction on an emotional level in your life. And, you know, it may mean that not everyone can come with you. And I've said this all week, like they can't, collective, they can't come with you. But you need to put yourself first, because in your focus is yourself and what's going to fulfill you. Okay, what you don't see coming is the sense of adventure. You are in some way altering a mind state here where you're able to embrace a new beginning, and there is lots of opportunities within it with the world being here, right? So it's about like the realization and the acknowledgement of what's going to satisfy you, and to put any negative thoughts out of your mind. You're ending a difficult cycle. You're moving into a new timeline that's going to bring a lot of beautiful opportunities. So Spirit's wanting you to embrace those, okay? All right. Hi, Lord. Hi, Queen. That was your collective. Let's have a look. We have Joan and Sandra donated. Thank you, Sandra. Yeah, Joan did donate first. She was on at the beginning. Then we have Queen and Lord. You guys are on the list. I have made a list. Everyone on the chat is on the list in order. Queen has also made a list. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that. Chair has also donated. Okay, so we'll have Joan, Sandra, and then Chair. Thank you, Queen. So Joan, I'm going to put the Spirit Talker on. You know, if something comes through that may be relevant or I feel it is, I will let you know. It is a bit gimmicky, but you know, I've used this Spirit Talker before and got so much information. I think I actually used it in your reading, in your private reading. Did I? I think I did. Because a name came out. We all know what that name is. Well, I know what that name is. You know what that name is, but it did, didn't it? So let's just use it and see like what else maybe comes out. Maybe the same person's name will come out. Who knows? You never know. It is on airplane mode, so I'm not getting any outside interference here. I will put it on right away. Let's have a look at your energy. Okay. Joan, I'm waiting for your question. We will pull quite a number of cards. I did this in my card and it was a really amazing reading. So that's group 1, 2, and 3. I'm uploading it right now, guys. So please go back and check the pick a card. No, it is Saturday night. If you're not doing anything, go check it out. And watch one. I think they're about 30 minutes each long. You may want to watch one of them or all of them. Let's have a look at this. Nothing's come out of the Spirit Talker as yet. Please bring forward messages for Joan that are clear, correct, concise, and that will help her make decisions. Show her her focus and give her advice. Yes, I am doing a little bit different. Okay, so we got the name, the name Laura straight away came out. So I don't know if you know Laura. Just park that, you know, write this down if you want to. Get a pen, paper, and write down like the words or the names that come out as well. Okay. It may be that you've got a sister or a friend called Laura and that spirit possibly telling you you need to contact them and see how they're going or whatever. Okay. I just want to say there is like some excitement coming in towards you, but there is some things you need to sort of like focus on here as well. Definitely yourself. What do we have for Joan? I like to shuffle on camera, guys, although with the group reading that I just did, like the groups 1, 2, and 3, I had to shuffle before because it's too hard to do a video and do that, but on live, I do like to shuffle. A lot of changes going on, a lot of changes. Amidst the changes here, you may feel betrayed, or you have felt a betrayal. That just came up on the Spirit Talker. Amidst the changes that are going on right now in your life, Spirit wants you to be impeccable with word and deed. We have the card of impeccability, okay? Things are changing, things will not always be the same. Be very discerning with your words. Be very careful in regards to any legalities. Of course, we've got this book and we've got this church. Maybe solace is to be found within a church, like a literal church. I know that when I go to the UK in 3 weeks, I'm going to spend a lot of time in old churches. I love their like infrastructure and the look of the buildings, like especially in the UK. There's such amazing, beautiful old buildings, but there's something here possibly about like needing to go in a church. Maybe you haven't been in a church for a long time. There's something about beauty here as well. We have the Hermit card, which is September energy, Virgo energy. We also have the number 24. That's a significant number. Spirit saying, as I pulled the card, you are highly thought of. Okay. It's really important. Wow. Ooh, you have marriage at the bottom of the deck and man. Okay. It's really important, I feel, the number 24. So the 24th of September, which is actually around the eclipse time, or even the 24th of August, which I feel is today, is it? Or tomorrow. There may be some sort of like enlightenment coming to you, especially if you meditate. There's also travel that is coming in for you, Joan, okay? So Spirit's asking you to be impeccable with your words. There's something about getting out there more as well, being passionate and savoring your life. So passion and pleasure is coming up. This may be, I want to say, with a close friend or a masculine. And the middle of the deck, you have, the middle of the reading is also the number 9, so 18 breaking down to a 9. So you have 5, 5 and 9 here. Okay. Unsure of how to break out of your cage, Spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. So you are going to be liberated here. You're praying for liberation. One of the cards from the Tea Leaf Oracle is excitement. It says firecracker, and it's excitement, the word of excitement on the card. So I do feel, and I said, I think at the beginning of your reading, there's like a lot of exciting energy, especially if there's been a betrayal, which I know that there has with you, okay? Right. We've also got the Tortoise Spirit. You are slowly but surely getting ahead in something. You are going to be traveling, I feel, in your future, but right now there's a need to like hunker down, be impeccable with your words, the way you think, the way you speak to yourself and others, especially with any legalities. I'm not saying get religious, but you may want to find solace in something like somewhere like a church or somewhere, even a garden, somewhere that makes you feel really at peace. So there's a need for peace. And then you have the Cancer sign, even though this is a number 9, it is the Horse Spirit, okay? Unsure of how to break out of your cage, Spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. So you are going to be liberated, you are going to be able to move forward, but Spirit is saying like slowly but surely. You do have a card of legalities here with the Justice energy. It did come out in the upright. Justice will be served in Spirit's way and timing. So there is this waiting energy, and I know that is like part of your story. While you're waiting, I want to say it's a really good idea to literally do some cleaning up energy with this, moving furniture around, cleaning your home, purifying yourself, your own energy, horse riding even. I don't know if you like horses. They're big glassy-eyed dinosaurs, aren't they? But they are beautiful. And then you have like a lot of changes financially. I think you're getting over, or you've done so much healing on your emotions, like nothing. It's like you can throw anything at me, Spirit, now, like nothing's going to faze me, especially on an emotional level. But emotions aren't just love, right? They are fear, they are anger, they are anxiety. These are all part of emotions, and fear is a big one, even though we don't have the moon energy here. But with the Judgment card and the light codes energy, like especially if you do some third eye meditation, you're going, I don't like that card, but anyway, it's just the depiction of the face. But this third eye activation is here, where you're helping, like if you're having any stress or anxiety within your human body, like your higher self is really going to be able to support yourself if you find the time to spend that time alone to do that third eye meditation. I don't do meditations where I follow someone else's voice on a video. I will just like focus on clearing my mind. When I do third eye meditations, I'm tuning in with how I feel at an emotional level. And something is coming to a head where it is time, okay? All right. We've got the name Mildred as well. And we've got the word senses. So with the third eye activation, it's very much like being aware as well of like your sight, your well, you could have your eyes open when it doesn't really matter, but like what you're seeing in your mind's eye, your senses, taste, touch, etc. So focus on maybe your 5 senses when you are doing that meditation, or your 6 senses, right? But I feel you already know you're a spiritual being. There's a lot of changes coming about, financial changes. We will clarify some of these cards, okay? You're at a place emotionally where, like I said, you're like, you know, throw anything at me. I'm ready. Future energy, we do have the what you don't see coming, marriage and man. I know you're interested in masculine, so that's exciting. We'll clarify that too. You also have the twin flame energy. You will have structure, stability, freedom, and security. But there is a need to be careful right now. Okay, especially with legalities, with the justice and the impeccability. So needing to do the right thing, think the right thing. We talked about this in your private reading. Make sure that you're not sending any negative vibes out because you could get it back. So just be careful. But there is material changes. You've done a lot of hard work on yourself. Let's have a look at these changes materially. Judgment, double judgment. So double judgment possibly for 1 or 2 people, but this is your energy reading. So this is like, it's time for a rebirth. It's time to rise. You've got Virgo energy strongly in your reading as well, Joan. So that may mean something to you. You've got the name Ralph, R-A-L-P-H. You may be feeling very sensitive as well at this time, but just be careful with how you talk to yourself and especially others in any legal situations. You're going to get some exciting news here on a financial level. We are clarifying the fraternity. Why did I say fraterial? I put financial and material into one word. So fraternity is a group of people. You've also got the Hermit energy again. Something you've been waiting for, something you've been working towards, like your dream. You've kept your dream alive and you're getting exciting news on a material level about something, you know, about something that you've been waiting for that could have left you in a financial anxiety here. And 2 of Swords, things in the past are being at that like crossroads, that halt. And the 10 of Wands, and being able to move on mentally from a financial change here and be able to put a burden down. And the King of Wands in the reverse, so this has to do with the masculine. Again, we've got the 6 of Swords. And you're able to, once this financial change comes in, there is travel associated. You're coming to see me, right? And there is then a really strong re-look of your life and what you need to detach from. So you've learned a lot from this situation, and it's really going to make you think completely differently. And you're going to put yourself first, but it just said vengeful. I want you to remove any vengeful energy, however you can do that, and get in the place of some sort of empathy or understanding that whatever's going on with these people is their story, right? It's what they signed up for. Let's have a look at this marriage and man. Marriage and man. I feel the change that's about because of this legal situation is tied into a lot of areas of your life, how you think about yourself, seeing life differently after this has ended, knowing how hard things can be, and then just moving forward with this truth and justice energy in your own energy. You may be letting your guard down with a personal relationship and really opening up. I do feel, even though this cup is closed, like coming from a more compassionate level towards love. I think there's been a lot of cruelty. It just said cruelty, and I was going to say something along those lines, but Spirit's given me the word, like in regards to love. It's almost been cruel that you've fallen in love in the past and nothing came of it, or someone didn't reciprocate, but there is marriage here. So, and this is like being authentic as well, Joan. And there's your Emperor. Aries, April. Someone who's like equal with their time, energy, love for you. Okay, that was your reading. Follow your intuition, what you should and shouldn't say, especially at this time. That was your reading, Joan. I think we have Sandra next. Let me put all these cards back in their respective places. And we have also, Joan, you are highly thought of. Okay, so because you are highly thought of, and I think I said this before to you, don't lower your standards by saying something to be vengeful towards another, or to be cruel in any way, or to be wishing ill on anyone, okay? Okay. Sandra, do you see me getting a job soon, or do I need to sell my house? Let's reset this. I wouldn't tell you to do anything like sell a property. Spirit definitely wouldn't tell you to do anything like that. So just be aware of, you know, this is not a tarot reading to tell you what to do. You need to sort of like follow your own guide there. Okay. We're going to reset the Spirit Talker. Okay. And Chair. And then we have Elaine. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look who's here. We have Sandra. Do you see me getting a job soon, or do I need to sell my home? Okay, let's just do this in a different way. If you get an energy reading, guys, you'll get what Joan just got. If you get like a specific question, it'll be less cards. Let's see past, present, and a different spread. But anyway, past, present, and future. Yeah. So there's been a lot of difficulty for you. Oh my goodness, there's been a lot of difficulty here. Please bring Sandra messages that are clear, concise, and correct. And you can talk Spirit into the Spirit Talk here if you want to say any specific names or focus here. Okay. There is a huge fear here and a lack of mentality, as well as, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. There's so many financial changes coming my way. That in the recent past, there's this feeling of like things either didn't work out with the marriage, a person you were living with, the person, and there could have been another person on your home, like, or is, they doesn't have to be, but there's like a real strong disappointment. And you just feel like everything is falling apart with the wheel in the reverse, like it's going the other way, or you're going backwards in your life, especially when it comes to finances. And I can feel, and it just said the word, and I was going to say, I can feel your pain and your energy and your anxiety. So there's like a lot of anxiousness about losing your home here, Sandra, because the Four of Wands is home-related energy, and it is in the reverse. And there's a feeling of being very ungrounded and out of control of this situation. Now, Spirit would never tell you what to do. I'd never say, you know, you need to sell your home. because it's just not, that's not how tarot works, okay? So let's just go with this. There's a lot of imbalance. A lot of imbalance because there's a lot of fear. And Spirit is saying, it says, I'm right next to you. So Spirit wants you to know that they are with you. They're really trying to help and support you. And this trapped in fear, this Eight of Swords energy is still, even though in your past it's still carrying into your present. And there's a lot of obstacles and challenges, especially on a financial level, that you have to go through. I would see a financial advisor and see what you need to do. And if you can get some sort of work, so you don't have to let a home go, obviously, but there needs to be some sort of like balance here, because this is the Justice card and it's in the reverse. Like you feel like possibly you're angry with the universe, possibly you're just super angry with how things are working out or not working out the way you wanted. Present. So let's look at future. Yeah, a lot of this has got to do with how you talk to yourself, but there's also a need to possibly communicate with someone on a financial level. Okay. Let me just have some water. And have patience. So there's a lot of patience here, and I feel this is like your energy, like being patient with yourself, planting a new seed. So you're planting a new seed in the near future, and possibly through this communication, I'm feeling it maybe with a masculine, like a financial advisor, someone in authority that's going to support you to plant a new seed, whether it is selling your home and buying or downsizing a smaller one, or whether it's getting a job and consolidating debt or something like that, okay? And then we have patience and planning. So there is preparation, there is patience, there is planning, there is planting a new seed in the near future. So there's definitely a need to do something differently, and you need more rest. It's probably very hard for you to sleep, but Spirit's very clear upon that, okay, that you need to get more information as well, with the Ace of Swords being there, and to get more rest. So, you know, it's okay for me to sit here and say do meditation and whatever, but I'm not going to say that, because I think there needs to be more action than that in regards to this. There is changes. You have 555 here in regards to your money, in regards to where you live. Possibly you will be moving, maybe you will be downsizing, maybe that's what you will choose to do. But you need to communicate with this and get support, okay? And keep planting those seeds to look for work. And there is an element of patience, and we don't like that word because our human self wants things yesterday and not like to wait for anything. But you've possibly been waiting for a while. So that it's really important that you communicate to someone to release some sort of fear. So perhaps some things that you're telling yourself, you're making things up that you're not sure are true or not. I mean, like maybe you can get some information that's like external influence can support your finances until you do find a job, like the bank or something. So like there's something you're possibly not seeing here. And you have to be careful right now, because you don't want to lose this home, but you could decide with help and support from another to downsize. That's possible. But there is a new seed being planted. And you will like come out of this the other side learning a big lesson from this. And now we have the wheel in the upright. So the wheel that's in reverse in the past will right itself in the future. And we do have Jupiter, remember, so use those Jupiter blessings until it's here with us till June next year, to look at different things and opportunities, okay, because they are coming in for you. And you will get work. So another 5. So we have 4 5s. change in regards to career. This is also external influences that can help and support you make decisions on a financial level. We have Sagittarius here as well as Libra. We have some double Sag actually. Excuse me. And I do feel that you're taking a new road with Three of Wands. You're taking a new path, whether this be like downsizing a home or even getting a new job. You may be moving towards work, maybe where you are is not like supporting any growth on like in career. Maybe you need to work somewhere else. I'm not telling you to, I'm just saying maybe you may look at that, like moving state or having a fresh start here. So there's lots of options, but there's a need to talk to someone about these options and see like what options you have, and then start putting some plans in place. And when you do, things will move ahead really quickly. You may also look elsewhere for work online, like in another town or state as well, and decide to move to there. That's an, you know, there's lots of different options. But there's something out there for you. There is millions of jobs in the world. Billions, millions, let's say millions. But right now it just said mayhem. You just feel like everything's mayhem, everything's out of control, because Spirit is creating a tower that you can't control right now, but there's a reason for it. There's rhyme and reason. And a lot of the time it's to learn some sort of lesson. Sometimes it's to move you to somewhere where you'll be around the right people, or you'll be in the right environment geographically. The Empress is on the split, to need to put yourself first. And the Six of Wands is here with that wheel in the upright. So the government have like support for people that are out of work. I don't know, but there's something here where other people or someone can support you, and you will get work. And I do see in the cards that you'll possibly be moving, but it's positive, right? Because you've got the Six of Wands. That was your reading. Brittany, how are you? Post your question. Let's see what we have for Brittany. I will reset the Spirit Talker. And let's go forward. Okay. Okay, Brittany. And happy birthday to you coming up. When's your birthday, Brittany? My birthday is September 13. Let's have a look and see what you need to know the most. Let's reset the Spirit Talker. I'm using this, Brittany, for the first time with you, so we'll just see what comes through, if anything the Spirit wants to bring through. Give me time to get the cards out. Ooh. So there's some positive energy here, but there's also some caveats here. So just, we'll get the cards we need. I'm just going to say it is nearly time to do something or to step into a new experience, but not just yet. The answering the call came out in reverse. Now it came out in reverse for one of the picker cards I just did, and I acknowledged it then. So Spirit is telling me to acknowledge it with your reading as well. But you are being divinely guided and led. There may be a decision though. Okay, so you have 222 already in your reading. 222. There's changes, the spirit here trying to support you. There's other people involved. You may be very witty right now or enjoy watching comedy. It's just said comedy on the Spirit Talker. I have to just say what comes out. It's also like says we are all connected. So there's like possible really strong connections in your life as well at this point. Yeah, I mean, I feel that like either you're doing something within your community or for your community, or like you're very involved in some sort of community charitable work or something, like where you're just really out there, out there and loving every minute of it, okay? Seinfeld. It is comedy. Maybe you've been watching Seinfeld, or you need to watch some Seinfeld. I don't know. It's my favorite sitcom. Okay, hold on a second. Ooh. Okay, so I know what one of these cards is. So we're just going to leave those there. Right. 2 more and that's it. And then we'll keep going. So you have 8, 8, 8 and 2, 2, 2. Well, the number 22 is significant. Wow, you have 8, 8, 8, and so you have 4 8s in your reading, 8, 8, 8, 8, and 3 of them at the bottom row. Okay, let's talk about this. What numbers do we have here? 1, 8 again, 9, 9 and 7. Okay. Let me just have a look at these cards. There is someone around you. Just said don't trust the bad people, okay? There's someone around you that you think is a friend who is not. And that was the caveat. I think that's the only caveat in your reading. I do feel it's more like a friend than a romantic partner. So there's a two-faced friend here. So don't trust everyone right now. Know that with success brings jealousy, it brings envy, it brings cattiness with that cat spirit, okay? As you're stepping into a new experience and enjoying life, you know, the more light you shine, the more shadows you cast. And I've just got the word hatred. Someone may hate the fact that you're being successful. So I don't know if you know who that is. But there is something here about, you know, needing to be very discerning on who you're hanging out with. Who is your friend, or are they a frenemy, okay? So we're going to clarify this because there's something you need to do or a choice you need to make. And Spirit's saying it's not the time, but you'll know when you will answer the call when you know it's the time. You have this beautiful sort of phoenix type of energy. There's like a duck on here as well. So look at what the duck spirit is. There's also like a hawk or an eagle at the back there. And there's like, it's almost like this woman, like this empress energy. She's very feminine. She's very happy with her body, and she feels liberated in some sort of way. Okay. And I talked about this in one of the group readings for the picker cards, which I'll post. Sorry about the dog. I can't really do anything. I have to have the door open because it's too hot. And it brings some sort of cool breeze in. But like in the dark, or in the deep dark depths of the forest, that fern is going to find its way towards the light. It's going to gravitate towards it. I used to have a cheese plant in my apartment, my old apartment. And this plant would gravitate towards the door. I had it inside because, of course, that's where the light was. So there's something that's possibly pulling you right now to make some sort of decision. And Spirit's saying there are 2 paths ahead and a miracle is coming in. Wow. Okay. But it's not necessarily the right time. Now, this miracle may involve a relationship. And I do feel it does because it's on the diagonal to this. Something may be like a slow starter. So just getting to know each other. A marriage will take place spiritually, romantically, or in business. but I do feel it's more romance. It's like you've got to a certain level in business. There's still probably a lot more things you want to do and a lot more plans you have, but this is sort of like take your time when you're meeting someone new, or I don't know if you're single or not, right? There may be some, I don't know whether you have like a loft or an attic in your home as well, that you need to, you're gonna like, it's like finding lost treasure. So there's something possibly, if you don't have an attic or a loft, there's something possibly in your home. So, you know, it'd be good to clean up a little bit. Maybe you're gonna find something, maybe it is a ring, okay? And then you have this turtle spirit here. So taking your time getting to know someone. There's also something here about like, perhaps you're not quite ready for something, but you're sort of acting as if you are, or you're winging it type of energy, all right? Like you're taking your time, but other people around you think you're, you know, hot and you know exactly what you're talking about when you actually don't, and you know you don't, but you're acting as if you do. So it's like that confidence. So there's a lot of confidence that's coming in through, okay? Right, so we have this energy of healing, and you still having a little way to go with that healing, but you are well on your way to processing traumas, past traumas, and, you know, oh, the word lover just came out. So yeah, I do feel that you're going to be taking a lover, or, you know, getting to know someone new. You've also got the community and being out there in your community. This could be charitable work. It could just be like getting more involved in what is going on in your town, your city, where you live, with others as well. And then you have the Eight of Wands, which I'm going to clarify, because this is like incoming news. And it could possibly have something to do with the decision that you make. Now, I don't know if you like fishing, but the word fish just came up. Maybe you need to eat more fish or have some more omega-3 in your diet or something like that. Maybe you thought about that recently. Health could be significant to you as well. You have some really beautiful cards. The first card that came out was the Nine of Wands. Spirit is like, you're not on guard, but you need to be about a particular person. So just like bear that warning there with the person around you, that two-faced friend, that fair weather friend, that person who's possibly has some hatred or envy or something towards you. There's something there. With the Lover, by the way, with the fish, it could be a Piscean man as well. Then the next card that came out was the Star, Aquarian energy. So there's like, you've put a lot of hard work in. So no one's going to take this from you, but just be aware that there is someone who is like, is a little bit out to get you energy, to be honest, like to get the dirt on you or to like gossip about you. So just be careful. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, positivity just came up on the Spirit Talker, new opportunities coming in for you. Something you've been waiting for a while. And we have the Tower. I feel you're creating a tower, like 50% you're creating it and 50% Spirit's creating it. Sometimes I just think it's either you or Spirit creating the tower, but I feel this is like a little bit of both. So you're co-creating here with Spirit to bring in some sort of new opportunity, and you are grateful. Gratitude just came up. So there's a lot coming out for you on the Spirit Talker here. Yeah. The past is over, the difficult cycle is done, all right? And you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is like a new beginning in possible tangible finances, and this has got a lot to do with the Tower energy. So you have 10-10. We have Jupiter there till June. So this is things turning in your favor because you are grateful, because you are positive, and because you do believe in miracles. And because even though someone may be a two-faced friend, because you have love and empathy and understanding on a spiritual level, you are able to have empathy in some sort of way. I hope this is making sense to you, okay? Right, so we have the Six of Pentacles. I'm going to say how you can identify with this person is that you're always there for them, but they're not always there for you. And you're releasing this. I feel that once you realize who this person is, you are releasing them. Even though you have compassion and empathy, you're still releasing them. Why is the Tower here? Elaine, post your first question. The Tower is the new start. The blank page that you can write anything on. And a lot of this, you're blagging through it. You're acting as if other people think you know what you're doing, but you don't. But it's weird, it's a paradox. It's like as you don't know what you're doing and move forward, it's almost like building your confidence and you end up like going, actually, I did know what I was doing. You may have a talisman or you need to get a talisman. I have like my necklace, my tarot necklace, which is my part of my talisman like collection. I have a few talismans. So, you know, maybe you've got a necklace or you want to buy one or something like, it's like a protection as you're embarking upon this new journey. And then you have this tribe energy where you're very focused on others. Okay, King of Wands is here. Sag, Aries, Leo. Queen of Swords. Two of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Swords. Okay, let's see what this is about. There's the Emperor. So there is your Emperor, and because the Two of Swords is in reverse, it's like when you meet this person, you will know that this is your person. You will have no second thought. This is your person. You've got the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And you will know, yeah, there we go. That's that clarification. So when you meet this person, you will know. I'm not picking up a time frame. Sometimes I do, but I'm not. And we also have the word photograph on the Spirit Talker. So photographing or photography may be significant to you. That was your reading. Thank you, Joan. If anyone would like to do a private reading with me, I have a few spots this week. You can email me. My email's below. I have just put out another Virgo reading, so that is on the Virgo section. Sorry, I should have a Virgo section. The video section of my channel. There's also like the All Signs New Moon, and remember that new moon in Virgo, the energy that is going to last for a while. So go ahead and look at that. It's in the live section of my channel as well. And I've just done a pick a card, which I'm uploading. It's probably finished by now, but like go check that out. And that was some really amazing energy and information for people there, group 1, 2, and 3. So go check that out when it's up. I haven't posted it yet, but as soon as I'm off live, I will like release it. Actually, I could even release it now. How, Elaine? I don't want to release it, but I do want to see if it's been uploaded. My videos. Yeah, not yet. So it's still uploading. What's going on with that? Ooh, Varouche has just brought a new video out. Exciting stuff. I love Varouche. I haven't watched her for a while. My ex-mother-in-law used to love Varouche. It's still uploading. 8 minutes to upload. Okay. General, Elaine. Okay, let's put the spirit talker on, Elaine. Let's reset it. Let's see what's here for you, darling. Okay. And then Jasmina, you'll be after Elaine's second question. So it may be a little while yet. Ooh, okay, that looks very positive. Oh, very positive. The Sun, the Three of Cups. I feel it's an extremely positive time for you right now, especially in regards to relationships, meeting a new love, being magnetized towards one, being like propelled towards one. It could be a masculine. I've said this for a while for you. There's prosperity in a spiritual sense, material sense, in a love sense here. There's a lot of excitement. There's family, family tree, news on the way. So there's actually a lot of really, really positive things here for you, Elaine. I'm not surprised, but I am. In a way, okay, it's just this feeling of surprise or excitement in some sort of way. I do live in a complex, and it's the sort of place where people are just walking around, talking, making noise. There's dogs, there's children. But I really want to have the door open because you can hear the birds, and I don't want that like closed in feeling. That's why I'm up on the balcony here. But mornings and evenings we do have like activity around the place. Let's see what else we have. There's something that possibly happened in your past that was like made you so happy, because this is such a beautiful reading. It's sort of like coming back into your present, and it could just mean like the energy you felt from a situation or about a person, or you maybe even like connecting literally with people from the past. But I feel it's more like you're getting like a feeling of nostalgia in the near future that you haven't felt for some time, which may just be happiness, excitement, some sort of exhilaration. And it could be like related to, oh my god, it's so noisy here. Could be related to some news coming in that makes you feel a certain way. Okay, okay, we have the number 39. We have the number 12 and 3, 7, 6, 3 and 19, and of course a number 2 and another number 3. So we have 3, 3, 3, and of course 6 has 3s in it. We have the name Joshua or Josh come out. There's the happy, happy card. I like to see that. And the element of Libra, which is fairness, or some sort of justice coming in, divine justice. A really interesting, you've got a really positive general here. Wow. Okay, Elaine, we've got the card of butterflies, which talks about changes, obviously, or even choice. But I'm feeling here like you're going to get some sort of butterflies in your stomach. And this is maybe the thing you haven't felt for a while. And there's something here about going out of your comfort zone because there's some sort of a magic awaits you with getting out, going towards others, associating with other people. This bird is going nuts in the tree behind me. There's definitely, and it's gone now. Oh, it's still there. And it says bird flying, news is on the way. So there's possibly some sort of news coming in before the end of August. We've got the August card as well. It could be related to family, but it's going to be like a lot of happiness associated with it. It could be a love relationship. And there's something here about doing a deep dive into the unknown of who you are, who you really want to be, or being very honest with yourself. Because that's where the magic awaits you. So there's something within that hasn't like come out, and Spirit wants to reach in and pull it out. We've got the reaching in card, reaching energy on the Spirit Talker. And beauty, beauty, excuse me, beauty is very significant here. Butterflies, you could have seen a butterfly in a dream. You could see butterflies, right? And then you got the pleasure card. So pleasure can come in all different ways and different forms and with people and etc. Okay, let's clarify that. Why is the pleasure card here? And you've got these beautiful messages coming in. Pleasure with a man, with a masculine. I'll say the signs. We've got Cancer, Libra, and Leo here, which is August energy, right? We just moved into Virgo season. But the King of Cups is my King of Love. Spirit is asking you on here to ground yourself as well, and also be open to love and pleasure and passion with a masculine. Okay. Now, I thought love will be coming for you a little bit closer to the mid-year, like June, July, but it's now nearly September. So it's feeling like a long overdue, because we've got June, July, and now it's nearly September. But you could meet them in August still, okay? Because we've still got a week left of August. Why is the Chariot card here? Spirit wanting you to move you in the right direction and move you towards this person. Now, may not be in your life forever, but they're definitely a soulmate energy. And Spirit wants you to have more pleasure and passion in your life. The Knight of Wands is very passionate. And then we've got the star energy, Aquarius. So this is like what you're wishing for to bring love in. This person, if they are a masculine, feminine, whatever, it doesn't matter, but I just feel it is a masculine. They could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as well, but they're very grounded. They're possibly quite reserved in a way, but like once they open up, they may say, it's nice to meet you. That's just come out on the Spirit Talker, right? So that when you meet them, they may say to you, it's nice to meet you, which means like may know you already, or you're being introduced to them by somebody else, and they say it's nice to meet you. I'm getting the name Jeremy and James as well. That's just coming, not through the Spirit Talker, but coming to me, okay? And then you've got the Queen of Earth. You've got King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So this is a divine counterpart. This is like meant to be in your life right now, with the Justice energy being here. And possibly even between now and Libra season, which is like into October. And there's the Two of Cups. So that's just Spirit clarifying to me what I'm saying, that I'm on the right page about it being a literal romance, okay? So then you've got this Sun energy, but to embrace the passion, because she's reaching up towards the passion, so they need to embrace the passion. Because by giving to another is, in a way, giving yourself back that worth and confidence. And you've got this celebration and joy and excitement in the middle of your reading. Whereas where you've been left out or felt like you're not appreciated, there's a lot of appreciation coming in towards you. And it's happening in the right time. Or, you know, because everyone's on their own soul journey, right? So sometimes timelines can be stalled because the other person hasn't learned their lesson, or you know, we haven't learned our lesson, so it can take longer to meet your person because it has to realign again. But look at that, the Chariot. This is definitely divinely guided relationship, because you've got the Angel of Patience and you've got the Chariot twice. There's also a lot of material prosperity and spiritual prosperity. I think you've like let go of an element of the Five of Pentacles, and you're letting your, like, you're going with the flow a little bit more in regards to finances, instead of trying to hold on too tight to money possibly, or a certain way of living or being, and you're just like, Spirit is providing for you anyway. Possibly you're starting to see that, but whatever's going on, you're moving in from a difficult place to a really happy place, with the happy card being here. A lot more love, a lot more light, a lot more wishes and things coming true. And there is something from your past that you possibly worried about and were anxious about that is coming up now, and you're like, why did I worry about that? And Spirit's saying you're only human. On the Spirit Talker, 9/9 Virgo energy, and there's like the realization that you can create anything, that time is fluid, and that things you've learned in the past are helping you to create your present and your future. Beautiful. Okay, let's reset the Spirit Talker. And let's look at your second question. If anyone wants to donate, you can do so through the PayPal link in the description, and then you would be next. Otherwise, Jasmina is next. I'm so sorry about the noise. Like, I really want to have the door open though. It's so annoying. I feel like going on the balcony and screaming at them to shut up. But I mean, I can't do that, can I? Because that wouldn't be very nice, because they're just living their lives. But I'm trying to live mine too. Anyway, hi SB, you will be after Elaine. Elaine, please. Well, that's where your passion may be, Elaine. It may be in your art, okay? And that's maybe, but I do feel that you are so getting a partner coming in, okay, whether you like it or not, and it will be right for you. So just know that whoever's coming in, they are right for you. You've got the Justice card, remember? So you are cherished just came up on here as well. Okay, hi Mimi, thank you. All right, I will be putting my pick a card reading out. It's instead of the daily, because it is an hour and a half long, and each group is about 30 minutes long. So once I've done my live that I'm on now, and I've edited my video to a point, because I'm not very good at editing anything, I just think it's more natural, and I didn't do it live, but I felt like I was on a live. It was a really good reading actually, all three. So go ahead and check that out. I will put it in the description tomorrow when we do the last live for the week. Yes, it is the last live for the week tomorrow. So tomorrow morning is my Monday. It's your Sunday night, guys. Okay. Are there any ongoing transformation going on today? Card. Spirit wants you to focus on yourself and your mind. Okay, so when it says the attic or the loft, it can also mean like the upper extremities, which is your mind. So maybe do some mindful meditations, try and empty your mind. Think of something that you really want. Maybe do some manifesting. That new moon energy is perfect for that. I was tired. I slept well last night. I'm hearing you. I'm the opposite. I'm having some insomnia. But you know, Spirit's also asking you to be grateful and to know what you're grateful for on a mental level, and let that filter into your like emotions and get excited. Also look at how strong you are and how far you've come. No way The Leo card just came out, and the Spirit Talker said Leo. As soon as I put that card down, it's right at the top there. That's mad. Anyway, so there's something about, I don't know whether I talked to you about this before, Elaine, but your gifts and your, yes, I did. I talked to you yesterday, your telepathic ability. And that projection, that mirroring energy that we just had there with the Spirit Talker and the card is the need to connect possibly, and it doesn't have to be Yaz, it can be someone else. You could look at remote viewing and practice that. You can practice anything that's mind expanding, okay? 111, wait a minute, 11 on the screen. 5 ones or ones may be significant, like the number 1. And I can't believe we had Leo, like the word Leo and the Leo card of strength. So this is like using your mind and thinking in a way that's going to empower you, that's going to put you in a mindset, an emotional state of strength. And if it's not, put it in the bin, okay? So anything that comes into your mind today needs to be a powerful thoughts. Gratitude, thoughts of gratitude and celebratory thoughts, and not anything negative, okay? Especially don't start thinking about loss on an emotional level. I think you've already done enough healing there with that. And there's also something about using your mind, your psychic abilities, your third eye, speaking to your spirit guides. Call out to Archangel Gabriel as well, and look and study about Archangel Gabriel, because Archangel Gabriel wants to bring you in a lot of power here to move forward on a positive mental level away from conflict. I think some of us have conflict and can for years and years with external factors, and it takes a long time to learn the lesson and to move away from people and situations. And we get used to it. We get used to being the victim, right? So it's important that emotional loss that I just talked about, and that round and round energy, that you don't like put it to heart. He's holding his heart today, okay? There's a need to just really focus more on the upper, like your mind, your third eye, your chakra, crown chakra, having the rest you need, because it will support you with the decisions that you need to make, and it will help you come into more of a personal power energy and put you on the right trajectory where you're supposed to go, because then you'll be thinking positively about every situation, right? You've gained enough you've gained enough knowledge and wisdom. I hate that when I put two words together, it happens a lot. Enough knowledge and wisdom to face the changes with strength and the choices and decisions, especially when it comes to any home-related, family-related issues. But I do, you know, look at the first part of your question, like your first question, because that is like really positive things coming in. And look at this card, your third eye. Yeah, so that's just what we've been talking about, okay? Okay, thank you. SB, post your question. Thank you, Tucker, you are on the list. SB, post your question. And after SB, I'm going to have a quick break. I just really need to like have a break. Okay. Okay. SB, if you're there, post a question. Okay, because you're doing a direct question, I won't be pulling as many cards as a general, but we'll still get as much information as we can. We'll also look at your energy reading a little bit, but not like a huge amount of cards. And I'll put the Spirit Talker on and reset that for you, SB, okay? So, thank you, Bimmy. Would like T's feelings for me. I want to know who T is in connection to you Let's look at their energy, and then we're going to look at you, like you versus them. So actually, let's look at you. You versus them. Two of Cups, Two of Swords, Hermit energy, 9-9, Pisces energy, Virgo, of course, here. Okay, so there could be a connection with this person from a past life. It could be from this life where you've like been in a relationship in some capacity with this person, and then you're connecting with them or reconnecting with them. So it would be helpful if you told me who they are to you. Are they a brother? Are they a father, a mother? And like, who is it? Masculine? Is it feminine? Like, yeah, okay. But I do feel it's love, or at least a connection, like meeting of minds, kindred spirit energy. And this fear on your part attached to this person, and whether they're going to come in or not, or whether they're going to, like, I'm just hearing that song, Don't You Forget About Me. So there's something about like you're fearful that they're going to forget about you, either after from something that happened in the past, or like you've recently met and they're going to like move on or forget about you. Okay. He is a lover we met in January, right? But there's a lot of fear with you attached to this. You may be concerned that he's going to change his mind and not come see you. You may be concerned that you're not using your intuition about this person and you're completely off, because we have the moon energy and fear, and that bird is going wild. So this is like news coming in. I do feel there's like a lot of flurry of activity and excitement. Okay. There's a strategic way you need to move forward with this. The Two of Cups came out in reverse, which means like if you have any fears, you need to take some sort of emotion out of it, which may mean that you don't want to go there on an intimate level again. But if they are a lover and you're both happy with it just being that, then you need to be emotionally happy with that, because it could cause tears and pain and upset for you. So there's like, I mean, I always, when I was younger, was very able to be intimate and not get attached to someone, but not everyone can do that, okay? So there's this like battle of wills in your mind, and it's something with the Hermit and the Moon here you need to think about, because there's a lot of good memories I feel with this person. What do they feel? Oh, okay, nice. Three of Cups, the Fool energy. We also have the name Jones, or the surname Jones, and the word cheerfulness. Okay, we have Libra, Aries, double Libra and Aries. We also have Pisces. Okay. I think, to be honest, this person is a very loving, kind, caring person, and that's probably why you were really attracted to them in the first place. They want to have fun, they want to have a good time with you, they want to go maybe dancing or to dinner or for drinks or something. But there's an element here of, yeah, they may be moving away, because you said they're moving soon. I don't know where they're moving to or how far away, but this is like, this is very positive and possible that this could turn into like a long-term relationship if you wanted it, and if you know, may have to do some sort of long distance thing here, but you know, I think they're willing to make that sacrifice. And you have a soul contract with this person, Three of Pentacles. I want to clarify what this new beginning is that they possibly want with you. And they're willing to see things from your perspective, the fact that they're moving. And even if you decide not to be intimate, that understanding of that, if that's your choice. The number 1 is here, which is Magician energy on the Spirit Talker. So that's like a manifestation, Magician energy. We also have Temperance. This is really interesting because I feel that there is a strong connection with you and this person, and that they could be willing to wait or willing to have a long distance thing with you if you talked about this, okay? And there's the Two of Cups. So they feel, so you're mirroring each other. You have Two of Cups over your side and Two of Cups over their side, but the Two of Cups for you was in reverse because it's connected to fear. And their Two of Cups is in the upright, connected to, we can work this out. We can be patient. We can do this from long distance. They may have already said that to you already, but they are leaving anyway. Okay, so just know that. So there is a, because we have the Fool, but there is a new, like there is an element here of it could work, right? They're coming in strong with love and passion. We also have the Six of Wands, so this could work. It's all how you think, like avoid this overthinking. It just said avoid here, and there's the card, overthinking, and like the way you think about this and the negativity or pessimism you may be putting into this because you know this person's leaving, and then that is actually your fear projecting upon the situation. So like Dare is also taking a risk, and we have the Aries Fool card. So like I feel that Spirit is saying there's a possibility you could take the risk and try this from long distance because there is a spiritual union, right? Okay, I'm taking a quick break. I'm going to reset the Spirit Talker. Actually, probably turn that off for a moment. I'm just going to take 10 minutes. I will mute my video, so if you're talking to each other, that's great, but you won't be able to hear any background. I'll be on for another like 40 minutes. Mimi is next, and Toka, and then Toka. So I won't be too long. Thank you for waiting for me. Mimi, I won't be too far away. Okay, so I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Hi, R. Lopez. I will not get to you today. I do have a long list. I haven't even started the free list. I've been on nearly an hour and a half. Mimi. Oh, I've just climbed up the staircase. So I'm going to be doing that a fair bit. My studio's now upstairs. Because you've asked a specific direct question, I will not be doing as many cards, okay, but we'll still focus on your question. We're going to start the Spirit Talker, see if Spirit wants to bring forward any messages, and we'll do some focus on you as well. So there's a dreaming energy here, and it's very specific to your question. So let's put the Spirit Talker on. Reset that. It is on airplane mode. And we'll see if anything comes through. Whoops. See if anything comes through here for Mimi, Spirit, please. So the first card you have in your energy is this dreaming energy. There's a gentleness about you, and there's a patience or needing to be patient. You're dreaming. She's lying here with a mirror. You've possibly been looking at yourself a lot on an internal level, on a literal level. There's like that why energy is coming out from the Spirit, from the Wisdom of the Oracle card. So I'll bring out one of those. And this says, be still, for it is in the act of patience that guidance is met by clarity, with clarity. So you're getting some clarity in the future. The need to just wait and see what's going to happen. And I don't know how long you've been separated from this person. And I always say, which may be of maybe not of comfort, but if a masculine energy really wants to come in, they will, and if they don't, they won't, okay? So that may not come across with any sort of solace or peace in your mind, but there is a need to be patient to see, you know, what's going to come. And I feel that you've done everything right. I think that something is falling into place for you, whether it's this person or possibly a new person. 3 lights. It just said 3, like the number 3 lights. So maybe you've been seeing lights, or this could be spirit beings around you. You have 3 spirit light beings as well on this card. A fox, an angel, and a bird. Actually, there's 4. There's a butterfly as well. So you could be seeing birds and butterflies. You could see a dog or a fox, but this is a fox. A fox is needing to think on your feet. It's also being wily, being strategic, being patient, getting ready to pounce, but being patient until you need to make a move. There is a possible need for you to make a move, and you're asking, like, why is things happening to you, but or why has this happened? And if this was March end this year, since March this year, so that's nearly 6 months away, or at 5 months. Okay, 5-6 months. There's a very strong energy of waiting and patience with the Observer card here, observing yourself, observing how you feel, your emotions. So Spirit's really asking, you know, to dive deep here into your emotional body and why you necessarily want this person. I don't know what happened in regards to the ending, either. And the need to purify something and possibly release something here. And we've got the time to go. Like, Spirit wants you to be happy here. It may not be right now with this person, but there is a need to like purify something here with the cleared up energy, either writing down how you feel and burning that, asking Spirit to release the feelings you have for the person so you can make clear, concise decisions. And you have possible support around you as well that you need to tap into, because Spirit is wanting to bring happiness here and possibly a soulmate in. Spirit is really trying to help you build a new foundation for your emotional self so you can possibly bring in a new person. But we will use the tarot and we will like try and clarify your exact question. And you know, please read my disclaimer below. It's really important, Mimi, that you read that and understand it. And Spirit's also asking you to simplify your life because you're possibly carrying a lot of emotional baggage for this person. And to take your time, tread thoughtfully at the bottom of the deck. So take your time, be patient. So this patience may be with yourself, not necessarily waiting for them to come back in, because there's some havoc. Like, you have emotional havoc within yourself. This like up and down, this disturbed energy where you have a lot of pain possibly. And Spirit's trying to guide you in another direction and to drop some emotional baggage. So the need to observe your emotions here is very strong and clean them up by praying. I pray to ask, like, I'll give you an example. When I stopped drinking alcohol, and it's a long time ago now, but I asked Spirit to take the need of it away, or the want of it away from me. It's the same that you could do to Spirit, is to ask them to take the need, the want, and the emotional pain away from you. And that's all you need to do. And that is a huge form of release. Because Spirit does want to bring happiness in for you. Is this person coming back in? What's their energy towards Mimi? Like, are they interested? Are they wanting to come back? So I'm getting the number 23. I don't know if they are 23. They're also going through a transformation change in their own self. They're very focused possibly on work, study, or learning something new right now. Like, they're focused on the new. They're not looking towards the past. I feel that something may amaze you about yourself when you do this healing work on your heart chakra. They have let go of you. It's not what you want to hear. I know that. That's why I said read the disclaimer. Okay, so there is a need for you to emotionally release, because I feel that they have let go. Okay, especially you just said in the chat, I've just read it, he created a lot of pain for you. So what did you learn from that at a soul level, an emotional level? What did they take away from you as well on an emotional level? Because there's a need here to rebuild that, and you can rebuild it, because Spirit does want you to be happy, but you need to do the soul work first, the heart chakra work first, and that releasing to make space and room for someone new to come in. But this person has walked away, and this came out in the reverse, like there's no going back in regards to them on an emotional level. They're refocusing on the new, and they're possibly dating again, I want to say. I don't feel that they're coming back in. I think they've done some healing and they've got through and past that, so they're like moving forward and refocusing on a new thing, a new job, a new thing of study. They're focusing on a project. They're possibly even like seeing another person or focusing on dating again. And even though this person did the wrong thing and they were not fair, the act of what they did has got nothing to do with them in a way. It's more like what you let them do as well. Like, people will only treat you the way you let them. So there's a lot of healing work here. Family may be significant to you. I don't feel that they're open to a reconciliation with the Five of Swords, and they are trying to move on, and they have done a lot of inner work, and they're definitely exploring and out there and looking for their happiness. So Spirit wants you to be happy too. So why is this happy card here for Mimi? The Wheel of Fortune. This is a new cycle, a new opportunity, a new timeline opening up for you, so you can put the betrayal, the hurt, the pain, the deceit, the lies, whatever this person did behind you. And I hope this reading is giving you clarity, because we've got the Hanged Man in reverse, which is clarity, and you will get the clarity, because remember the first card, and maybe this reading is the clarity to be patient with yourself. And the guidance you're going to get from Spirit, if you ask for it and are open to it, will be met with clarity on your worth. And it may take some time, but there will be new love in the future. But it won't come in until you do the healing. That's why people will like people say, I'm waiting for my person, but I'm in pain about this person, I'm in whatever. You haven't done the healing. And you're not going down the right road to do this healing at this point, and you're possibly angry with the universe, like you just want that little bit longer time with them. You wanted it to last that little bit longer. And you need to see things from all sides here, like especially what you allowed to happen for the relationship to fall down. And even if it's that you allow someone to treat you as a doormat, step all over you, lie, be deceptive, whatever they did, and they're unstable, they're the one that's unstable, they're trying to get stable. I don't know if they've learned anything from this. They could be a narcissist with the Emperor in reverse, not willing to help another, just focusing on their own pain and their own self for situations in their life and not wanting to learn from it. Yeah, there's that Seven of Swords. So that is, I feel, is still in their energy, and they will continue with soul contracts until they learn. Perhaps they'll meet someone that they'll really fall in love with, and the love is in reverse, is at the bottom of the deck, and that won't work out, and they'll feel the pain you felt, but don't wish that upon them, because that's their soul journey in the time that that's meant to happen. But you need to embrace like the healing and know that happiness is coming in. There's a masculine here coming in possibly in the future for you, that's going to be romantic, that's going to be open with their affections and stable with this coming, and love you. Okay, so that's elements of them. That's elements of a new person, not the old one. And there will be a time you will be able to let your guard down and open your heart up. But this time to go, it's time to go down the path of healing. Okay, Toka, post your question. I hope that made sense, and I wish you all the best with your healing journey. I keep saying I'm going to make a healing video, but that is going to be probably a series of videos in the future when I'm not like working in my primary job. We also have the name Victoria for you, Mimi, as well, that came through, so that may be significant to you. Okay, let's reset the device. And Toka, Fan, you are next. Jay's next actions. We talked a lot on the phone today. I noticed he's been communicating way more. A crush. Okay. Let's do energy and he versus you. Emma came out, EMMA talker, so that may mean something to you on the Spirit Talker. Wow. Okay. If there's anything you are anxious about, worried about, first of all, don't suffer in silence in your life right now. And there's a need to really work on your crown and your third eye chakra, which are shown in these cards. So the 6th chakra and the 7th chakra. Virgo as well, Gemini energy. So you are opening up on a spiritual level, especially when you're in a state of anxiety or worry, you're turning to Spirit. And if you're not, Spirit wants you to pray and just ask for guidance and help when you're feeling anxious. It may be about this situation or something else in your life, okay? And have more faith. I feel that there's like a need to, excuse me, I need to like move my ass. Ow, I've got a really sore tailbone, sitting too much. I might have to start doing readings standing up. Yeah, look at this, having more faith in yourself and trust in Spirit and faith in yourself and your own abilities. You have abundance at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel that there's really good things that you're manifesting in. You are asking about this relationship, this person. So on a literal level, you may just be very aware, or you have this very intuitive feeling how this person feels about you. Also, pleasure is highlighted. So I want to say passion and pleasure. So this is coming in for you, possibly in regards to this person. Okay. Let's have a look at you versus them. I want to use a different deck. Let's have a look, Spirit. Talker, fan, them. Oh, nice. Nice. There's some sort of relief coming in here, or you're going through this now where you're relieved that they're reaching out more because you were unsure previously how they felt. This says, I want to see you. Maybe they said this to you. I want to see you. Okay. Queen of Wands. Sagittarius, Leo. This is in your energy. This just means that you're like feeling good, looking good, smelling good, very charismatic, very confident. And this is possibly also how they're seeing you, but you're possibly feeling like this because you're getting more clarity now. You're like, you're seeing it, and it's a relief. It's a bit of a burden that they're contacting you or reaching out in some sort of way here a bit more often, and it's like clarity that they do want to sort of like see me, they do want to meet me, they do want to talk to me, they are interested. Yeah, and there's that Knight of Swords. So there's a lot more communication now and coming in. And Spirit's asking you to nurture this relationship and nurture yourself, because it is the number 9. September may be a big month for you, okay? Yeah, a very transformative month. So September, October, November, there's a lot changing with the relationship. It could be growing into something stronger. We also have Leo here, and Scorpio, and Pisces, Gemini, Virgo. Of course, we're in Virgo season now. Then you have Libra and then Scorpio. And we've just been through Leo season. We also have another number 9 here. So there's a lot here about something going on in September that's important. It just said important. Some important information coming in for you in regards to this person in September. That's going to be transformative in some sort of way in your relationship with them, and it will possibly go stronger. And any feeling of like, I'm not good enough, or this person isn't being open, like this is in reverse now. So it's sort of like saying, you will be shown the Magician, and you can create anything you want, but you will be shown this person's feelings to you shortly. And I feel that you know this. It just said suspected, so you suspected this could happen, and you'll be able to put any worries and concerns that you have with the Nine of Swords behind you. And I feel there's a lot more open communication coming in, okay? Let's have a look at their energy and how they feel about you. Wheel of Fortune. Right, very nice. So the Four of Pentacles in this deck is very giving. They want to give of their time. They want to give of their energy to you. And they are ready for something more than just friendship, with the Wheel being here. And we have the Twin Flame card. So they want to build something with you here. They want to celebrate with you. They could be a birthday coming up, but this is like, that's just very generic. They want to build something. So the Four of Wands is like passionate, it's creative, but it's also stable, secure, solid. When you build a structure that's equal on both sides, right? So there's something about you both going to feel the same way. And then this is Libra. They want to do the right thing. I feel there's a lot of honesty with this person. I think they are an open book, and they're very truthful and honest with how they feel, and they will tell you. And you have the Ten of Pentacles. I think that they want what you want. I think there's a lot more fear in your energy than there is in theirs, but I think you'll come out of that the more you communicate. I do feel that there is going to be there is possible twin flame energy here. This could turn into a committed relationship. It is full of, we have the Ten of Pentacles and we have abundance in your energy. So if you're feeling, and there's pleasure, passion and pleasure. I don't know if you're feeling now that you're not sure about anything, you will know the answers, you will get the clarity, and you are enough. Spirit wants to say, that's on the Spirit Talker. You are enough. So know you're enough. Okay. Let's reset the device. And Jasmina, I don't know if Jasmina's still there. We have Ermel, Jasmina and Maria on the free list. If anyone wants to donate, if you're on the list and you want to donate to get your question answered today, general, I will be doing my last live tomorrow for the week. Okay, so jump on that. That is a pick a card reading, guys. That is going to be out very soon. As soon as I finish my live, I'll release it. Okay, so go ahead and watch that. They're really amazing readings, if I don't mind saying so myself. Jasmina, let's see what's here for your general. So something about your health here, needing to watch your health, needing to do things in moderation, needing to do the right thing. If you want to transform, especially your body, yoga may be good, healthy eating and exercise, as well as diet, okay? If you need support in regards to anything to do with your temple, your body, there is support around you, or there could be if you look for it, okay? Okay. There's something about needing to simplify your life. You're possibly burning the candle at both ends and doing too much. So when this happens to me, I prioritize things. Even like when I'm off on my week off, because I work a week and a week off, I'll be like, do I really need that right now because I want to rest, or should I get ready and get in the car and go to a shop and buy something that I don't need right now, like this second? So this is very much about prioritizing. Spirit just said candles on the Spirit Talker. You may need to burn some nice and obviously safely candles to capture some sort of mood or essence within yourself or within your environment at home and change the atmosphere within your home. It will help you to be like more calm. Okay. What else do we have here? Know that you will be, know that Spirit has your back here with this faith card. Maybe you've lost a little bit of faith lately. I mean, you can choose, it just said choose. You can choose to have faith or not, but why not? Why not give it a go? Co-create with Spirit. Co-creating with Spirit means gratitude. It means praying and being thankful for what you have, also asking for the best with peace and love to come to you. Doesn't mean to say, like my friend, and I say this often, my friend said to me, Trudy, how do I know how to manifest if I don't know what I want? Maybe you don't know what you want yet. You need to simplify your life and get still so you can make the right decisions and choices. And there's definitely something here about priorities. Okay, good life comes up here. Good life, having a good life. Spirit is trying to support you, which means that you do need it right now. So we have support, and definitely support with the faith card. This whole reading is about spiritual support to simplify your life and remove some people, environments, situations that have outgrown you or are not good for you or are going to support you moving forward, because with the Poised card you're moving into a more elevated position. Now if you want to get a job or you want to change job or you're looking for a new job, maybe you're in a job that it's very difficult, just know that happy is on the bottom of the deck, which is what you don't see coming, and some sort of message coming in that's going to make you happy. So if you're looking for work, it could be about that. Okay. Perhaps something's going on also in a family environment. And there's that family card again. So there may be a challenge up ahead, or you're in a challenging situation that you want to overcome. You may not know how to, and that's why all these spiritual cards have come out, because I feel that like help is available, especially on a spiritual level, always. 24/7, angels do not sleep, okay? They can support you with this, but it's really important not to turn to any substance abuse or self-sabotage in any way. And I've been there, I've done it, don't worry about it, okay? But you just do need to change something, because it may seem like a mountain. You may feel like frying pan into the fire. Maybe this has got to do with work, like you feel like you're want another job, but you may be going from a difficult situation to something even worse. So a lot of this is how you think, I feel. Pay attention to your work and what you're doing. So say if you have a job right now but you're looking for another one, you still need to pay attention to what you're working on currently. Dissatisfaction with life. You're dissatisfied right now. And then right in the middle that fell down is the new job or career. So it's there for you. Fear, worries, tense situations. I feel a lot of this is in your own mind, and I'm not downplaying it, but there's a need to co-create with Spirit here, to ask for support and to show you the way and give you clarity so that you can remove the fear, put it onto Spirit. It just said faith again. We've got the card of faith. Something could be exposed as well. It's just that exposed here. But I feel whatever's going to be exposed is going to allow you to move on. There could be someone at work that's leaving. That could support you. The month of August is out here, very significant, even like we've only got, or it has been significant, the month of August. A new marriage will take place either romantically or in work and business, okay? So there is something new coming in. There's possibly also things going on with your family. So there's a real need to prioritize things and to deal with things right now, even if you just wrote a list of what is most priority, right? And because your body is in the middle of the reading, that's the most important thing right now, because that's what carries the spirit. It just said noise, so cut out all the white noise, focus on what you need to focus on, okay? The sun, what's coming up? The sun, the tower, a happy tower that's going to make you very happy. So if you're looking for work and you feel that's going to make you happy, it is, and it will happen. You have 2 cards with the tea leaf oracle of a new job. And the good thing is, you know you're dissatisfied where you are, but what's coming in is satisfaction, okay? So keep positive, but still focus on the work that you're doing until you get this new job, because I do feel it's coming in. In the tower, you're creating this tower for yourself, because the changes are warranted and needed, right? So you're putting your foot on the accelerator here with something and moving forward on a mental level, because you've been really pondering about your life and you want better, so you're actioning, which is beautiful, okay? And you're moving away from this 7 of Swords. You're moving away from a people and an environment that is not in your best interest to be in. Yeah, look at that. The Devil is like a lot of toxic energy, difficulties, people talking about everyone else behind their backs, deceit, strategy, lies, taking other people's work. There could be all sorts of things that are going on, but you're moving away from that, okay? You're moving with the Tower, the Sun, and the 9 of Cups into, and you're creating a tower. You're avoiding, thank you, Spirit, you're avoiding a tower by creating your own. I hope that makes sense. I've created a few of my own towers, which basically means making a decision based upon your intuition to change your life in the better, for the better, in a good way. And you will be successful. So you're getting some sort of exciting news, I do feel. Like, there is news coming in, and there is a new job, and it is going to happen, but you need to co-create with Spirit. Just pray every night, even for like a minute. Thank you, God, for everything you give to me. Thank you. I'm so grateful for all the things you give and for protecting me. Please show me what I need to see. Okay. You may want to set up a temple or an altar to do this. Show me what I need to see. Give me the clarity to make decisions that are discerning and correct and just. Okay. And that's all you need to say. If you don't know what to manifest, that's all you need to do, to ask to bring peace in. Okay, who is next? Queen. Hi, Queen. Did my ex-husband, his partner, or someone his partner paid to do witchcraft to end the relationship between my eldest son and I? Okay. Well, we can do a yes, no on this question instead of going through all like cards and talking about this, that, and the third. Let's have a look at Spirit Talker as well. Queen wants to know, yes, no, did they do any witchcraft, or anyone he knows do or try and do that to get between Queen and her son? What sort of people are we dealing with here, Spirit? Show me clearly, or entities or energies. Yes, I'm going to say yes. And I think other people were told or involved, I'm hearing. Okay, yes, and that's the truth. So you can lift curses and hexes. I can send you a video. Remind me by emailing me, Queen. And there's also someone here that's like in power or hierarchy, or they have power, or they feel by doing this they have some power over you. It could even be legal or have been legal in the past. They could have even communicated with, or like literally communicated with the authorities, made up stuff, or reported you for something. Just know that these people, okay, nothing good will come of them, all right, because they're dealing with a light being, which is you. Bella and tricks, they've been playing some sort of tricks. I don't know if Bella means anything to you, like, and that reminds me of Twilight and a lot of that vampire energy. Okay, so vampire energy vampires, they could have made you feel drained and tired and sleeping all the time, or just taken a lot of your energy away, and you don't want to have to try and fight this anymore. You're over it. But yeah, so the answer is yes. They thought they'd cause heartbreak by the choices that they made, and that in your life things would like slow down between you and your son. It has a lot to do with a female, possibly a Libra. Magician in reverse is a yes to the question. Trickster energy, magician in reverse, using magic. They have definitely told someone in authority lies about you, or they've twisted the truth, or something that you said. And you're yet to really release yourself from this curse, this hex, okay? And there's the authority, like they will have no authority over you. So what do you need to do? Like, get close with spirit here. Two of Cups. So to drop this burden, to drop this difficulty of this situation, you really need either support from someone else, or to talk about it, or there's also this connection with spirit, with the divine, getting closer to your higher self, to shed your light out there, and to put your light out and protect yourself. Right, what's going to happen to these people? Tower, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're losing everything because of this, and it will be judgment time, and it will not be divine judgment or good judgment upon these people. This also is a masculine involved. So the father, they think they're celebrating now, but this could also affect this person, like their partner could cheat on them, or something else is going to happen to them to sort of like pay back. I'm also getting the name Charlotte. Sharlotte, and like 10 of Cups. So, wow. And there's going to be a struggle in the future, possibly with their child, to be open with them on an emotional level, because they may find out everything like when they get older. But there's this like energy of they're going to lose. You got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Cups in the reverse, the 10. They're going to be carrying some sort of heavy burden. It's judgment time for them, okay? All right. And there's a man involved. A man is very prominent in all of this situation, okay? So if you want to email me, I'll find that video on hexes and curses and we'll see what we can do there, okay? Thank you, Queen. I will not be on for too much longer though, guys. I don't know if Ermal is there. If you're further down the list, if you're after Maria, so if you are Kritika, Loving It, Ashania, Ashish, Jamie, Jamie, where's Jamie? Is Jamie still here? Okay. So tell me who's online and I'll see if I can take your reading. We've got Ermal and Maria. Okay. Ermal or Maria. I'm just going to be pulling some 3 cards to get through some people and then we're going to leave. I won't get to anyone after Maria, so I apologize. I've been on here for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I did an hour and a half pick a card video this morning, so my bum is sore. I need to get up and walk around and do some stuff. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go, guys. Okay. I hope you had an amazing live. I had a great live. Thank you for being here. I will be on tomorrow. If I missed you, I will be on tomorrow. Love you too, Queen. Have a good day. Go check out the other readings on the live and the video section of my channel. Okay, there's lots of info there and lots of fun videos. So see you tomorrow. I'm sorry you missed your turn. If anyone missed their turn, I apologize, but I have to move. I have to move my body. Okay,